Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request from Kyle Perkins. Kyle, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for this gift. Many people consider the artist George Strait to be the king, if you will. I did a poll 2 years ago on the channel. It's still up if you haven't voted. About when you hear the term King George, who do you think of? And whether George Jones or George Strait. And 33% said George Jones, 49% said George Strait, 18% said both. So anyway, we've got somebody who is considered by many to be the King George, but that's not disparaging George Jones. George Jones is, to me, because he came before George Strait. But nonetheless, they're both phenomenal. So this is the song, The Best Day. And let's see, this might have been for Father's Day, which I didn't see that in the request there, Kyle. So anyway, my apologies, but we are going to get to it right now. The Best Day. This could be referring to a lot of things.
We loaded up my old station wagon with a tent, a Coleman, and sleeping bags, some fishing poles, a cooler of Cokes. 3 days before we had to be back. When you're 7, you're in 7th heaven. When you're going camping in the wild outdoors. As we turned off on that old dirt road, he looked at me and swore, "Dad, this could be the best day of my life. I've been dreaming day and night about the fun we'll have. Just me and you doing what I've always wanted to. I'm the luckiest boy alive. This is the best day of my life."
This song reminds me of, well, first off, it's an ideal, right? This is what every parent would love to hear from their kid, this well laid out account of what it's like to be with daddy or with mommy, depending on song and such. But there's a thing in romance novels which are predominantly marketed to females. Women consume romance novels, guys not almost at all. And what they have in those romance novels is the male in there, like the desirable guy that's in those novels, they have him anticipate the woman's needs and then sort of preemptively addresses them, if you will. Like he knows what she's about. He's attuned to her. He gets her. He anticipates what she wants, what she needs. Sort of plays into that fantasy that many women might have, or just this desirability, and maybe not formally, but just when a guy is all about you, it is in many ways a dream. And we guys have our own dream, whatever that may be. I don't know how they market books to guys. I haven't looked at that. I just heard a teaching years ago, but it's about the ideal. Like, certainly it's generalized, but there's this ideal. And this song is reminding me of that. Like, what parent wouldn't want to hear this laid out account from their kid? But kids generally don't process things this detailed. But I'm loving the fiddle. I love the piano, and I'm loving the song. I'm just loving how it's like, yes, you would love to hear words like these from your 7-year-old.
His 15th birthday rolled around. Classic cars were his thing. When I pulled in the drive with that old vet, I thought that boy would go insane. When you're in your teens, your dreams revolve around four spinning wheels. We worked nights on end till it was new again. And as he sat behind the wheel, he said, "Dad, this could be the best day of my life. I've been dreaming day and night about the fun we've had. Just me and you doing what I've always wanted to. I'm the luckiest boy alive. This is the best day of my life. Standing in a little room back of the church with our tuxes on, looking at him I say, I can't believe, son, that you're grown. He said, Dad, this could be the best day of my life. I've been dreaming day and night of being like you. Now it's me and her, watching you and Mom. I've learned I'm the luckiest man alive. This is the best day of my life. I'm the luckiest man alive. This is the best day of my life.
He prepared him for it. You know how you can tell if somebody loves you? Whether it's a parent, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, they want to spend time with you. It's a pretty simple formula. That's it. They don't want to spend time with you. Passion isn't there. The desire is not there. Now, there are circumstances that prevent the ability to spend time together. Like, maybe you got 3 kids and have to work 70 hours a week to support them and the wife and the mortgage and this stuff. That doesn't mean you don't want to spend time with your wife alone or your kids. But when somebody has the opportunity to spend time with you, and I don't mean they're resting, I mean just every waking minute, because people need downtime. They need to rest. I know I do every so often. I don't rest a lot. I mean, I have a pretty high motor, but anybody who has like an exorbitant amount, if a retiree, for example, does not want to spend time with you, makes no effort, they don't love you. It's that simple. They love themselves more. They love what they're doing more and such. In this song, the kid was loved. And because daddy spent time, he took him camping. And then they spent time working on the car. And then he prepared him to get married. Now, I thought for sure what was going to happen was then he had a kid, then his son had a kid of his own. And maybe there's a follow-up song with that theme on it, but I don't know if you noticed the changing of verb tenses in here. When they went camping at age 7, he'd been dreaming of this day, of the time we would spend together, right? So that's in the future. The kid had been dreaming of the day that he'd get to spend with his father camping. When he was 17 and dad came home with the car, his son had been dreaming or thinking about the time they've had together. It was already past tense. And then not too long in the future, what would it be, 8, 10 years, whatever it might be, 25, age 27, they didn't say, but then he got married, this son, and that was the happiest day of his life where he met a woman. But he knew how to love. I think that's the message in the song. The son knew how to love, and he learned it from his father. And that is a huge role that fathers play in their kids' lives, right? Mothers as well, too. Mothers are nurturing, from generally speaking, from day one. And fathers are not necessarily. They don't have the same connection biologically to the child. Genetically, of course, it's their chromosomes and such. But the woman carries the baby, as we know, and there's a difference in the bonding process. From minute one, the mother's beginning to bond with what's growing inside her, and the dad is like, "Oh my God, I have to support this thing." Not that and I don't mean that in a bad way, but a father's love is huge, and when it's there, dads aren't going to get everything right. But if you know he loves you, has your back, we're all human. Even kids understand that parents will make mistakes. But if you understand and you feel Yeah, that invisible fabric underneath you of your father's support, your father's backing. He's paying attention. He wants good things for you. He believes in you. He corrects you when you need them. These kinds of things. It changes you. It makes your life so enriched, and it makes you in turn more capable of loving. If you've been criticized or ignored by a parent, for example, and your father, then it also changes. It doesn't mean you're not a loving person. Absolutely, you could be and overcome that, but you still have to overcome a few things to figure it out on your own. So, all right, Kyle, I'm going to rate this one. And the number that popped into my head was a 9.1. It was a sweet, sweet, just sugary type song, but it spoke about the truth of love. And that is love of a father, mind you. So I can't imagine what you've got in store for Mother's Day. When is Mother's Day? Like May? So we have a little bit of time on that one, Kyle. So, all right. You can thank Kyle Perkins for that one, folks. I hope you all had a good Father's Day. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.